Are you looking for peace of mind at your doorstep? Look no further. With the Blink Video Doorbell, your home's entrance is always within your control. Check out the link in the video description to learn more and get your Blink Video Doorbell on Amazon. Your home is in your hands.
Dallas Cowboy cheerleader Sophy Laufer has revealed exactly how she gets her perfect, full-face glam for practice and beyond, and some of the products she uses won't break the bank either. Laufer has been a part of the elite 36-person cheer squad since 2022, a team that has been making headlines in recent weeks after the June premiere of their juicy new docuseries on Netflix, America's Sweethearts. The 7-episode show documents the behind-the-scenes of the audition process and their 2023 season, giving a deeper look at what it really takes to become a member of this iconic Texas team. The gripping series also revealed various secrets about the ins and outs of their everyday life, including the fact that cheerleaders do their own makeup for game days. And, for practice, they often wear a full face of glam, a skill that Laufer has totally mastered. But even if you're not going to DCC practice like Laufer is, you can still get the look, as she walked viewers through her glam in an in-depth tutorial posted recently to her TikTok page. To kick off her flawless makeup routine, Laufer revealed that she uses the $14 ELF Halo Glow Liquid Filter Complexion Booster around her forehead, chin, and cheeks. She likes to use the drugstore product in place of a primer, the DCC star explained. "I do not use a primer. I have kind of tried different ones, and I kind of feel like they don't do anything," she explained. "Normally I'm doing my makeup in a rush, so if I feel like a step doesn't really help, then I'd rather not do it," Laufer furthered. Once the ELF Halo Glow was applied to her face, she blended it out with a makeup sponge, and then dabbed some of the $29 Makeup by Mario concealer under her eyes and forehead. "I love this concealer. It's super creamy and has good coverage, but isn't too cakey," she said. "I kind of just dab it in, and don't blend it in too much, because since I'm going to be doing foundation over this, it's okay if it's not super blended because the foundation will blend all of that in." Laufer shared that she uses the $69 Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation to achieve her flawless complexion, a favorite that she's been in her makeup bag for years. "I love this foundation, and it's very nice if you're not very oily. It kind of gives you a little bit of a glowy finish, but I feel like it's very skin-like but also has good coverage," she shared. And, the foundation isn't just a hit with Laufer because her mom and sister use it, too. Moving on to contouring, the cheerleader pulled out the $40 Major Sculpt Creme Contour Powder Bronzer Duo by Patrick Ta in the shade she sculpted, and went in for the cream side to apply on her cheekbones with a big, fluffy brush. She also dabbed a bit on the side of her forehead, explaining that she always likes to use a big brush because it locks in the product and ensures that nothing slides off. Then, it was time to go back in with the Makeup by Mario concealer to highlight a few spots around the face, like the Cupid's bow and in between the eyebrows. Laufer also puts it all over her nose, since it has a tendency to get red, the cheerleader explained, while also spilling another DCC secret. "Another tip, I'm also very light and delicate when I'm doing my creams because you can always add more. And I feel like layering light layers gives you a more natural and perfect finish than putting on a huge, thick, cakey layer," Laufer offered. To finish off the eye area, she applied some of the $38 Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking Setting Powder in the shade Pound Cake under her eyes with a powder puff. But Laufer doesn't like to waste product, so she takes any leftovers from the powder puff and blends it on the rest of her face to set the cream makeup. Before she puts on her shimmering eyeshadow, which she promised to show in a separate tutorial, she applies another layer of the setting powder, leaving it to bake in order to give her under eye a lifted effect. "This is also when I take a lot of powder, and if I have a blemish or red spot, I will pack extra powder in," Laufer said. "It kind of makes you look crazy for a second, but I promise you this is my biggest trick with keeping blemishes covered up, because this powder will set and lock it in that way." Once her face has baked enough, she takes a bit of the $48 Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Set Tin